Gotta love that intro.
You do. You
Hi.
do.
Hi, welcome back to TV10. I'm Emily Treger. I'm here with Dr. Heisch. How have you been?
I've been well, but we haven't seen you for a while.
Yes, it's been a while since I've been up here. I wanted to let the seniors have their time.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. So I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, and actually last night was just prom, North
I
Farmington's
heard.
prom.
I
Yeah.
heard. And you were where?
I got to go and film. We did some interviews there, and we were down at the Athenaeum down in Greektown.
Yeah, down in Greektown.
Yes, it was a very nice venue. I would not be upset if we had it again there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So you're putting a plug in already for what prom should be in
Let's
next
go.
year. Okay. Okay.
So what were you up to this week?
Well, we had a pretty interesting week, short week, which makes you feel like you're working twice as hard.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're trying to get everything done in 3.5 or 4 days. But we have our senior graduates that are going to go to the elementary schools and walk again in their caps and gowns and show students. So we've got that getting grabbed. We've got a demonstration of the publication for that.
Yeah.
Spent some time in some elementary schools this week and at a couple of the other schools. And at Wood Creek, they're building this great outdoor garden with help from the PTA and help from students and staff at Harrison High School. So they just got it going, and we've had people from across the district help create this garden. So I wanted to thank our 5th graders at Wood Creek for doing that. It's going to be magnificent when they're done.
And that was a project they did in class?
Well, it was a project they started in class, but they're doing for sustainability and the environment and that kind of stuff. So it was really cool.
Nice, yeah.
And then we've got activities today here at North and also at Farmington High School as part of the high school's transition. So I visited both of those, and they're going really well. We have students and staff from Harrison visit what will be their new high school next year. Students were taking part in activities and doing a Q&A, and it went very, very well. We're very pleased.
Yeah, we all got wristbands. We were divided up into classrooms, so I got white for juniors.
Nice.
And so we're going around. We get to talk with the different classes and teachers, and it's really cool. I'm really excited to have everyone over.
I am too. I'm excited to be at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then just a lot of artwork up in our schools. It's an example of students that make quilts. At one of our elementary school, quilt patterns on a paper. We had a couple others where I saw some really neat quotes. I saw these guys that made their creative characters. This is Backpack Dude for some of the younger students that Jimmy made together. So I just kind of whimsical but pretty cool. And then this quote that I saw at Kenbrook about, the knowledge is fine, but teaching our students what counts is what's best. And Bob Talbert used to be a great columnist for the Free Press, so it was nice to see that he was acknowledged too.
Yeah. And
we've got more coming up.
Yeah.
So we have an activity that East Middle School does annually called May Day.
Okay.
This is the 15th one, but they get people from around the community around mental health and social and emotional issues come in and talk to students. And the 8th graders go from kind of section to section. This one happened to be on the impact of alcohol at parties for young kids. Because we know that summer between 8th and 9th grade is a real high-risk time for students, so we want them to have the best information they can. And then at Farmington High School today, the students involved with the PTSA had these buttons built about do the right thing for the right reason all the time, and we're handing them out as part of the transition, so I thought that was pretty cool too.
That's awesome. Yeah. And last week we were...
Well, one more thing.
One more, yeah.
Monday evening, or Tuesday evening, actually, I attended a community group called Healthy Farmington Hills, sponsored by Beaumont Hospital, but both cities and the Farmington Public School District are involved in this to be a community-wide activity to help increase mental health and physical health across the community.
That's awesome.
And then,
and this last week.
Your senior walkout, all 3 high schools did it. We've got some clips here to be able to share with our staff.
This was over at Farmington. They were all gathering, taking pictures.
Well, and I think it's cool for our elementary staff to be able to see students they had in 1st or 2nd grade.
Yes.
As seniors now, this is one chance to do that because we don't get a chance to share like this very often.
Yeah. It's a very emotional time for teachers and students. You can see a bunch of kids crying, and it's really interesting to be able to think as a junior. Next year, that's going to be us.
You'll be in the walk in the clap out.
Yes.
Yeah.
So emotional, but it was a great time. Everyone got to give hugs, say goodbyes, and it was a really awesome time.
So this is a shot. That last shot was from our drone.
Yes,
our
we
TV-10
got
drone.
our TV-10 drone piloted by Mr. Carter.
Yeah.
Awesome job.
Very, very nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
And I will see you again next week.
Yes, you will.
Yes.
Okay, good.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.